How's it going, guys? Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So check it out. We're now about 2 to 3 weeks, more like 2 weeks away from Palantir's earnings. They're on the 3rd of November after the bell. And guys, we have to cover them. It's been a couple of days since our last Palantir update, so I want to go over the charts and what earnings are going to be looking like, what the analysts are anticipating for EPS, revenue. We'll go over some other metrics, overall what I'm looking to do. So let's just dive into it. Hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe. Join the Patreon if you guys want to be a part of the portfolio updates every week. That's linked down below, also in the comment section, and let's dive into it. So at this point in time, we're down. Well, I guess the market closed about 45 minutes ago. We had a red day. We went down about 12 cents. Not a terrible red day. 0.07% in the red, as every index in the U.S. market went up except for the Dow. The Dow went down 0.04%, so not much. QQQ went up 0.75%. SPY, let's see, about 0.4. Russell went up about 1%. So we had a very good day for the overall market, although we covered this in my previous video. We did sell off a lot intraday. We still had a green day, but we dumped a lot. Go check out the previous video. We covered that more in detail, plus 5 other companies that reported earnings today, or 5 companies in general. Go check that video out, guys. But look, Palantir, same thing. It closed at 179.62, and in the beginning of the day, it was at $184 per share. So what we see, the trend is here, guys. We saw a lot of green this morning in this market, and we gave back a lot of the gains. And in this case, Palantir went red, right? So that's not ideal in the short term. We're noticing here we're failing to break the mid-high 150 or 180s. That's pretty clear. We failed today, yesterday. We failed end of last week. We hit 185.6, 187. Failed at those points. And at this point on the 30-minute chart, you kind of see what you see in a lot of stocks right now. We covered this on SPY and QQQ. Same thing. We're noticing higher lows and lower highs at the same time. You're noticing that on Palantir. You're noticing that on QQQ right here, right? Higher lows, lower highs. SPY, same thing. So, yeah, it's not looking the best in the short term on the charts. This is Palantir, and it's also not looking the worst by any means. The more you pull the layers back, you've heard the saying, when in doubt, zoom out, it looks better. You can see on the 4-hour chart, if I pull this up right here, we can see, guys, in the grand scheme of things, look, we're still looking great, making higher lows, but also, again, these lower highs that you can even draw out on the 4-hour chart here. I just drew it out. You guys can see it. So I think, honestly, man, the next 2 weeks for Palantir, it's going to be flat. The stock's going to be either flat or coasting around 180, 185, and it's really just the calm before the storm. I think earnings are going to be what everybody's waiting for. If they crush guidance, we go to 200. If they crush earnings, we go to 200. That's the deal, in my opinion. My alerts are at 185, 188, 190 as well. So if we really, get that real push after earnings, strong breakthrough past 190, I'm convinced we're going to 200, guys. No doubt in my mind. So let me show you now what analysts are saying, what's going on here with these numbers. So at this point in time, based on 21 analysts, average estimate for EPS is 17 cents. Let me actually zoom in a little bit here, guys, so you can get a better look at it. EPS estimate, again, on average, 17 cents versus 10 cents from last year. Pretty good, right? So revenue, coming down here to revenue, let me make sure. This is okay. Revenue, this is the right quarter. Average estimate is $1.09 billion versus last year's $725.5 million. So sales growth is projected at 50% year over year, which is really good, guys. And let me see the current year. It's at 45%. For the current year, the average estimate revenue is 4.16 billion versus 2.84 from last year. That's 45% growth expected year over year. Not bad, man. Very good, actually. And the pushback the bears give is like, oh, it's way overvalued. It's a lot of that's already priced in, which you could argue that's a valid argument. It is. I mean, traditionally, on a lot of metrics, Palantir is pretty overvalued. That is the truth. But when it comes to, a lot of these growth stocks historically, guys, those unicorn companies that do make it to that multi-trillion dollar level, there are points when the valuation looks like this. It happened with Amazon. It happened with, all those. You name it. There were points where Amazon's PE, you would look at it and it's in the hundreds. They're like, what the heck? Or Tesla or this or that. And, the reality is, man, if it's one of those unicorn companies, it could just keep going. That's how it goes. And it grows into that valuation. That's the key. Right? It grows into it, which Palantir, I mean, yeah, they're growing revenue 50% year over year. And the question is, if they keep doing that, year over year, they'll continue to grow into it. And I'm sure they're going to see, growth that's unexpected from different business avenues that the stock isn't pricing in quite yet, which, we'll see how that goes. Nobody knows how that will go. But overall, that is, look there. Let's see here, guys. Analyst insights, I want to see. I'm pretty sure they're all saying hold. Yeah. So right now, the high price target on Wall Street is $215 a share. The low is 45. Currently, we're at 179, and the average is 154. Right. So yeah, I mean, I could see it going to 215 on the high end. Right. If we really get great earnings and this thing just rips, through the end of the year, possible. Obviously not guaranteed. And when it comes to analyst recommendations right now, we can see, looks like we have 17 hold ratings based on 25 analysts here. 17 hold ratings, couple sell, couple underperform, couple buy, one strong buy. But for the most part, right around, it's clearly a hold based on the consensus. And the latest rating here looks like we got a raise from Piper Sandler. I actually like this feature from Yahoo Finance. Shameless plug. I guess this is new. I haven't seen this before, but it gives you the latest rating. It gives you the latest rating here. I mean, I guess a lot of these websites or whatever, companies do this, but we can see Piper Sandler rating action. They're maintaining overweight. They raised their price from 182 to 201. So it looks like Piper Sandler is getting ready for that post-earnings pop. Potentially, obviously, guys, just because an analyst raises price targets, does that mean the stock's going to go there? No, obviously, but it is interesting to watch. And the chart, I mean, it looks good still. Yeah, it's been flat for like 2 months, but that's because it 3x'd over the 3 months before that. So you guys got to realize patience is key here. If they crush earnings, I'm telling you, I said it twice this video. I'll say it again. We're going to 200, in my opinion. By the end of the year, if they crush earnings, even if they don't, who knows? We could still go to 200. Never say never. But yeah, pretty good day for Palantir overall. Even though we had a red day, it was a decent day because we did break through the mid 180s today. We stayed there a little bit, ultimately failed to hold it. But let's see if we go back. And guys, the market had a very good day, but we covered that more in the previous video. So guys, go check out that video after this one. You're going to want to hear that. We go over the indices and most importantly, 5 companies that reported earnings today, which it's earnings season. It's here. It started. So I appreciate you all for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, check out that previous video, and sign up for the Patreon if you want to keep up with my portfolio, the updates week in, week out. That is linked down below, also pinned in the comments. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you all in the next video.